What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Hockey Lab Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Coach A, here with
Coach Guards.
What's up, bud?
How much?
Late night for you, right?
Yes. Beautiful GTHL scheduling.
I actually don't know. Okay, I do agree that these games need to be earlier, but I don't know what the solution is because there's only so much ice. So
Yeah.
it's like we can all agree that kids should play earlier, and it would be better. But there's only so much ice.
Right. And I do not disagree with that. But my problem is that when I'm going into the rink and guys that have played beer league are coming out of the rink or sitting in the rink having beers, like that just doesn't sit well.
So
with
why do we have the 7
well,
a.m. Yeah,
7 o'clock
or 7
there.
p.m. time slot?
Yeah, I mean
that's
maybe
fair.
it's a different rink, but like
That's fair.
I get it. There's a lot. Like, and it's weird now. We were in Ajax the other day, and this one rink, Cam knows the rink. And we showed up, and like these kids are so, I don't want to say focused at the younger age, but they like to be there early so they can do their stick handling, they can do their like sticks, they can talk and like whatever. Sometimes it's a waste of time, sometimes not. So like usually most of the kids show up an hour and a half to an hour, and we showed up at Delaney, and they're like, yeah, no dressing rooms left. I was like, you only get the dressing room 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after. I was like, really? I was like, even for like hockey games? He's like, yep. That's how it goes. So, like, the kids literally sat in the hallway for an hour.
Because they couldn't get in the room.
There was it was 18U Ringette game going on in front of us. So, like, older.
No, but like they just don't let you in. The rooms are empty.
They didn't have enough rooms.
Well, they didn't have enough.
So, it was just like the stacked up.
Wow.
So, anyways.
That's
awesome. Look, 9:30 is no good for any grade 9. You get home at midnight, you know yourself, fighting, training, practicing, playing hockey, you're amped up. Even watching it, you get amped up, and you're like, then you got to go home and shut it down. So it takes you another hour to calm down and cool down. So now the kids get into bed at 1 o'clock.
That's why I don't play men's league.
No, exactly.
And because I'm awful. But the main reason is because of the time.
Yeah.
Like, there's a skate in Stouffville. It's a pretty good skate. And the boys
9:30.
ask, 9:30. And I'm like, no. They're like, why not? I'm like, because then I don't fall asleep till 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and those guys sit in the parking lot and have beers till 2.
Then my day's ruined.
Yeah.
It's got to be, you got to play like in the morning or lunchtime.
Yeah.
That's
my dad used to do a really good one on Fridays at noon at North Toronto.
Fridays at noon, North Toronto.
North Toronto. They used to start it off with, and some guys maybe listening were part of that skate. They used to start it off on the first home opener of the Blue Jay game.
Okay.
So they go there, they get a bus, they play hockey, get on the bus, they go to the Blue Jay game.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like we got to do that. That's was
actually
awesome.
Tons of fun.
Yeah.
My dad's got a 3:30 time slot at the Pee Wee Arena, which is a smaller, in the suits, it's like a smaller barn.
Yeah.
So it's probably, like, you play 4 and 4 is perfect in the rink.
That's awesome.
And so we have Friday at 3:30. So,
Yeah.
so whenever I'm home, I
Perfect.
go play. It's great. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, listen, everybody has complaints, but it's not only Wednesday nights at 9:30. There's homes Monday nights at 9:30.
I know.
Guys play at Sunday nights at 9:30.
It's late.
I mean, there's something to be said about the other leagues that have some better scheduling, less.
But there's a suit right now, is there not, against the GTHL, if I'm not mistaken. I think some parents have.
Yeah, want to take their control back, and I think there's
overscheduling,
yeah, or overuse of what rink. Like,
is that part of it too?
That too. Like, where do we want to play at? Like, this is a great place to play at.
This barn.
This barn should be the place to play. Anyways, we'll see.
Holiday season coming up. Are you guys off for the break, or what do you have?
We are going to the Bell Canada Cup in Ottawa on the 28th.
Okay. The 28th
of December.
So you play there until what day?
Just to the 30th. Just a 3-day tournament.
3-day
Yeah. There's the big Marley tournament that most of the kids will be
Yep.
in. U16s obviously is a big year. U15s, U14s. I don't know how many guys will go. I think it's kind of weird. It's like it's become like this is like the hockey tournament season. Like, if you think about it, like, so last weekend was Silver Stick. This weekend I know a bunch of buddies are like double A's are in Buffalo, and best tournament my buddy just called me. Okay. U18.
Yep.
Double A.
Yep.
I said, where are you? He was like, we're in Calgary. We're going to Sun City. I'm like, what? They're going to play up in Sun City in a tournament, and they're going skiing. They're going snowboarding.
It's an event.
It's an event.
It's a family trip.
How good is that? And he's like, next year we're going to Sweden. I'm like, well, okay, don't go to Sweden in the winter, but what a trip. So yeah, I think, and then you got the Vaughan Kings next weekend. I think the reps was earlier. You have the JRC tournament, so it's like bang, 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 and then Christmas comes, and then usually after Christmas it's not much. So Yeah.
Getting ready. Well, after Christmas, some kids are going to be done in 8 weeks, man. 9 weeks.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Yeah. For the G.
For the G.
The OMHA will have extra games.
You play regardless?
Regardless, which I think is smart. Like, I mean, you pay all that money, you should be able to play.
You should be able to play a bit longer, for sure.
Well, I just don't think it's the right thing to do, right? You cut them off end of February. Like, what are you going to do?
No, it's long.
Yeah.
That's a long time. But yeah, holiday season, we were talking about cutting the Christmas tree down. So we went out and cut the tree down. So we've cut trees down for 3 years now. So the first year we had snow. Last year we had no snow. This year we had snow. Uxbridge has had a ton of snow. And there's like all these different populations. So, there's people that live up there like us that come with like, a vehicle that's appropriate for it.
Right.
And there's a ton of people that come up from the city that come to cut a tree because it's almost like it's like going to the zoo for them. It's like
Christmas vacation.
Yeah, it's like a Canadian experience.
Yeah.
And Sil and I were these people at one point, so I guess I shouldn't knock them. But we're walking back. There's like I don't know, probably.
Did you have to carry your tree back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes there's like a horse carriage that
goes
around and picks everybody up. You just wait at the side like you're hitchhiking a ride.
Would have been nice, but no, we had to carry a tree back, so it wasn't too far out. Wes is stuck in the snow. He's so little, he just can't move. Just doing an angel like this
with his upper body.
With his upper body, just eating the snow. But we're coming back, and so. I've got the tree. The kids are covered. Like it's so wet. And as we're walking up, these two couples are coming, and they both have young kids. Like they both each couple had one child that was, I don't know, I would guess like somewhere between 1 and 2. And both the dads are in like tight jeans and Jordans. No boots.
No gloves.
No gloves. Well, they had gloves, but they had like the finger gloves.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where the fingers are exposed.
Oh man.
And Jordans, and they had like saws, like hand saws that you would use in a wood shop. Like they weren't for cutting down a tree. I was dying.
Follow them.
I was dying. It looked like it's like in the Grinch when they go up the mountain, the teenage kids. Like that's what it looked like. These guys are coming in. I'm like, buddy, you just take your $200 and just put it in the box at the front for your shoes, and then you can put an extra $200 for the tree.
Yeah. So, or just go buy a tree. Some good ones.
It was awesome. So anyway, Christmas tree season. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's a great time of the year.
We got a big game coming up here at GRP. The 11th executive game. There's going to be a wide range of hockey players on that sheet. I can't wait to see it.
I like my chances.
You'll be in the top.
Do we have who are our goaltenders?
DeBlas, Mateo. He played for 32 teams. He can figure. He found a couple goalies for us.
Oh, I was going to say he was a goalie, and we didn't talk about that on the cast. Oh my God, get him back on here.
No, he's got the goalies sorted. I'm not sure
good.
He's got.
Okay, all right, awesome. No, it'll be exciting. It's hard. The one guy had all new equipment, right?
They're
like, it's just like riding a bike. No, it's not.
Brand new gear.
It's hard.
Haven't played in years. The puck's going to look like my cell phone at the end of the game. Just square it off.
Just killing snakes out there.
Tough. And then we had a bit of a tough week for the Dogs last week. Oshawa.
It's okay.
Took us down.
It's okay.
Brampton. Purple shirt night, as Benny calls it.
Took us down.
Took us down. It's good for the boys, I think, actually. It's tough, man. A lot of good players all trying to integrate in. It's tough. Well,
it's good to have a little bit of hardship early on. I mean, you can't go through the whole year playing as well as they have been, and kind of you could see it coming, right? You could see it like winning in overtime or losing in overtime and sneaking games out, and sometimes it's good to push the reset button. And like you said, it's hard for kids. Like we forget they're kids. Mm-hmm. So now you've picked a kid out of an area where he's been with his buddies or this sort of billet, and he's out of school, and now he's coming to integrate with a new group, and everybody wants to be the big guy, and it's hard.
What was the best team you played on? Like maybe not result, but best
group of guys.
If you rank your players in the league, you had the most
talent.
The most talent on your team.
Ooh,
and were you successful in those years?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think we had a very good. I think it was very well balanced.
Balanced? You need like the best guys at their positions.
Yeah, or their roles.
Yeah, their roles. Yeah,
their roles.
Yeah. It's like
did we have the most superstars? No, but we had superstars. I think the hard thing is to say is like you can't have too many of the same type of players, right?
Right.
Like you can have the best player at that position or at that job, and he could be a superstar, but the other superstar is not the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Right? Like
yeah.
They have to feed off each other. There's intangibles. There's like certain guys aren't going to go get pucks. Like I mean, a perfect example is like if you take Connor and Zach, and Connor is the best player and Zach is the best at what he does.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you see lines in history that had the best lines that were all the same player.
Yeah. You've got an individual skill set for each.
I think
person.
you could look at the Lindros line with Renberg and I'm gonna forget his name, but Kevin Stevens, or it was a big line. Like those guys were big bodies, but they all added different tools to it. So you'll figure it out, right? Shuffle the deck up.
Oh, it's good.
Put it into a blender and see what McKee. That's why he gets paid the big bucks, man.
That's it.
So,
big win last night, though. So let's go.
Yeah. Look,
Kitch is a good team too, so it was nice.
Yeah, I think it's good. So,
what about at a young level? I wonder. What do you think? Is that well? I guess actually, let's talk about the Olympics because they're coming up.
Yeah,
and it's kind of that exact same proposition.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's a great because you're not picking maybe the best players.
You're like leaving guys on the table.
Yeah, you're picking the best guys that fit it and intertwine.
See projected lineup.
So I mean, I liken it to like this. I mean, I think what I think is cool is like when you get the Swedes and the Finns, and unfortunately not the Russians, but it'd be awesome if they were there. Like they get back together as they revert back to the way they were played as kids, and they play that style, right? Everybody has their style their team plays, but these guys will revert back to their Swedish roots. But
do you think it's easier for the Euros to play?
I think so.
Nationally?
I think so because I think they do a lot more of it in the World Championships, and the World Championships are such a huge event for them. And also maybe there's not as many guys playing for those countries, like just the population, right? So like Canada's had so many guys that come out and maybe never touched each other on the U20 or World Juniors because maybe they weren't that good at that time, or maybe they developed into a different player, right? So where the best Euros were probably playing together, right?
What do we got here? Let's see.
So like if we're talking about piecing guys together, I think Canada's done a really good job of that. I mean, when I was in Sochi, I thought you could see like guys like JT and those guys, they accepted their roles and did it at such a great high level that it was unreal, right?
So who's named right now though? McDavid, Point, Crosby, McKinnon, Reinhart. I think that's
Makar.
it. And Makar. Oh yeah, and Makar.
Makar, yeah.
And then up in the air, like this projection has like Hagel.
Yeah.
With playing with McDavid and Point, and then Celebrini, Suzuki, and Marner. And then you don't like that line pick.
I don't know.
And then
I didn't even think about Suzuki and
Marner.
Well, Marner, I think will be there.
Yeah.
He's like that skill guy that can make things happen, kills penalties.
Then we got Brad Marchand, Cirelli, Stone, and then Jarvis and Wilson are the two, like in the wings.
I think Wilson will be on the team.
Yeah.
I think he will be.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
He's playing well.
There's no one that plays like Tom in the league.
No. And I think that goes to your point about, like
he's so good.
Like he's like a back in the day, like a
old school
Todd Bertuzzi, like a just a big man that could play, can score. Joe was a little bit like that, maybe not as physical, but Joe could pass more. But when he wanted to be, like Thornton was tough and mean.
On the back end, they've got
Taves, obviously.
Makar, Parayko,
yeah,
Doughty,
yeah,
Theodore,
Morrissey,
yeah, Morsey, Harley.
Yeah, Harley.
Sandholm.
Yeah, I think those guys. I think you get like if you obviously have two guys playing together, that helps a lot. I think defense
bring them together.
You bring them together,
unit, yeah.
right? Like I know that happens, but I think the biggest thing for me is like, you look at like, I think Celebrini is just his defensive ability right now, and he's pushing his team. But Bedard's another guy that you could talk about.
Oh my God, was he having a night 2 nights ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bad for us. I was hoping he'd have a trash year. He'd need us more. No,
he's a good kid. He's
a great kid.
I think and I don't think not being here was the reason. I think him being at home though. Like, do you think he's been gone from home for so long?
I think, and him and Celebrini train together and they skate together. Well, I don't know if they train together, but I know they skate together.
Yeah.
I think that you start to get like this is so where I think it's bad to have not super teams, but I think it's tough when you have all the best players in season because you need roles. In the summer, I think it's the opposite. Like in the summer, like having a high quality group of guys together like raises the bar. So for Bedard to have Celebrini to be on the ice and push each other with, like I think that's
and train with,
that's a huge advantage.
Yeah,
because now you have someone else that can push the pace as hard as you can.
Yeah, and I also think him being at home, like being
Oh,
close
for
to
sure.
home. Like,
Absolutely.
God, he's
Comfort.
still a kid, right?
He's a kid.
Yeah.
So I do think that makes a big difference. When I look at our pro training groups, like why are they so good? It's like, man, because you've got these like elite players that compete so hard.
Look at McKinnon and Crosby and those guys out east, right?
Right. You've got these
And
groups
I'm sure the
coming together.
Russians do it together. And
Yeah.
I never liked training with your team all year because you need a break from everybody. You know, you're in the room.
But that's why it's good,
and that's
though.
why it's good, yeah.
Because they're not, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Celebrini and those guys, they're making a case for them. I mean, everybody's saying the rink's smaller. Is that going to change anything? I still think these guys, they want to play for their country. They're the best players at their role. They can adapt. They're not. You're not going to.
No, it's not going to be.
No.
Yeah.
It's not like you're dumping and chasing. Like,
Do you? Are you surprised that the rink is going to be ready at the 11th hour?
not at all.
The Italians. You have a good story, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I was fortunate enough to play in that Torino rink when it was being built for the Olympics, and it was like right at the last hour. We went down there with Team Canada before a tournament and tried it out, and it was still pieces apart, and like there was like nothing, like
Sliding in.
nothing was built. Like I'm not just talking about the rink, like the
village,
the village. Like, where's the village? Oh, that's the village over there. I'm like, what? But Russia was the same. Sochi was the same.
So you played in.
So I didn't play in the Olympics in Torino. I went down to watch.
Oh, okay.
But we played with Team Canada, the Spangler Cup team. We went down and played Team Italy in a rink
Friendly?
opener.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the greatest. Like, I think they had Italian refs. Maybe, I can't remember. And we went out there and got absolutely like just mauled. Like, you couldn't move. Like, there was every time they were taking penalties. And they didn't call it, and like it was just when the new rules came in too, right? They were just talking about all the clutching and grabbing rules, and these guys were big and they just like it was like a wrestling match. And after the game, they had us walk through like where they would walk through the press through where like after the World Championships, you walk past all the press lines, and they wanted to see how everything would flow.
Yeah.
And I remember them asking us what do you think? I think it was a 1-0 win we had, and they're like, what do you think? And all the guys were like, well, with the new rules in there, like, I don't think they're going to stand a chance. And they're like, oh, no, we thought they hung in there good with you guys. And we're like, yeah, like they just literally hung on us. And they did okay. I mean, but they got beat pretty badly. But like, I just remember it was crazy. But it was, yeah, I mean, nothing was done. I mean, Sochi was like, they were worried about that too. They'll get it done.
Well, I know they'll get it done.
No, they'll patchwork it.
Yeah.
Sochi, like, I slept in a bed that was like half the size, and I was like, "Oh, can we get an extension?" They're like, "Oh, just take the chair and spin it around." So you just took the chair at the end, and you literally, me and Plucy were in a room. I took the chair and I spun it around and opened it up to the entry, and that was my extension.
So you get your feet on.
And the rooms were like bare, and it was right by the Black Sea. It was a gorgeous spot, like looked out. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody has to do with that. Yeah, but you talk to every Olympian, it's like that.
Same.
Yeah, like So I think it'll be good. I think it has to happen. It's
great.
The players want it. I mean, the players in Sochi came over. They flew over. All the NHL guys flew over together, and their families. They all came in like 3 planes, I remember, and they all went to their own hotel rooms. They didn't stay. I don't even think they stayed in the athletes' village. So it doesn't matter to them, right? The NHL has a deal, and they stayed off site, and they had their own catering. They had their own food. They had their own security. I remember seeing a couple of the guys in the mess hall, like in the eating hall. I was amazed at how big some of the lower bodies on the guys were. Like, they were monsters. And how big Jaromir Jagr was. I remember that too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He wheeled in at night. We had finished a game, and I think we were having a treat, some ice cream or something. Like, it was awesome. Athletes Village has all the food, McDonald's, anything you want, right? And he was in there, and he was just going to train. He was like huge. And he was training at night, right? That's like what he said he did. But it's exciting, man. It's ever since that 4 Nations, it's going to be good. Buddy of mine's assistant coach with the Finnish team, Ville Peltonen, which awesome to him, and he was a great leader. We had him in Lugano, and when you talk about best teams, like that was one of them. And it all starts with leadership. Best teams start with leadership and your core group of guys, and if you're able to, have the right mentality with those guys that play a lot, but they're also good guys and good teammates, and they push the culture. If the culture's good, you're going to have a great team.
Right.
And we did, and he was one of the reasons. And, he said, like, the 4 Nations was a little bit of an embarrassment for the Finns and the Swedes. And so I think you're going to see them really pushing the Olympics.
They're going to be coming hard.
Yeah. So when I went to Trino, and I'm sorry I'm taking all the time. I went
to
Trino. We went and watched the Finns play the Swedes, and that was Timu Solani had just come back after knee surgery, and I've never seen a man skate so fast. He was so good. He stood at the far blue line. They would pass him the puck, and it didn't matter if the guy was beside him or in front of him or behind him. And from a standstill, he would blow guys by. It was unreal. They're like, just give me the puck. He's like, I got it. And then we raced over.
It's like basketball.
I think
He's
it was
like
actually
He's
Finns.
just calling for isolation.
Yeah. We went, I think it was Finns US, and the Finns had won. So it wasn't the Swedes. And then we raced. And this is why people are like, oh, the rinks are old and they don't care. And even if they don't, I'm like, it didn't matter. We went and watched Russia play Canada in an old barn where the stands had went back on such a slow angle that you had no view if you didn't stand up.
Right.
So you had to stand. Like if the person in front of you was sitting, you still couldn't see. So everybody just stood the whole game. And Ovi and Malkin were young, and every time Ovi picked the puck up or Malkin picked the puck up, the crowd went nuts. It was the atmosphere was crazy. They knocked Canada out. I think they beat them. I think we can go back, but I think it was like 7-4, 7-2. And I saw all the guys at the Canada House after, but like they just got exposed, like the speed. That was, I think, the first sort of inkling into like the new generation of speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool, man. It's such an amazing experience. These guys want to do it. They want to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
wicked. All right. Okay. Good soul. I love it. Little stories today.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Are we done?
We're done.
Oh man, okay. We didn't even get to talk about the state of hockey.
We'll get there next.
We're in a good spot. Canada's coming. The Bulldogs, they're coming. The Dogs
coming.
are coming.
We're coming.
A little bit of adversity never hurt anybody.
It's all good.
Right? Change those 9:30 times, please. Thank you.
Ciao.